Hello and welcome to Atomic Vinyl Reviews. Today I'm going to do a quick mini review of the Tamashii Explosion Red Version Effects Parts. Now, these aren't the authentic version, these are Chinese bootleg versions of these effect parts. At least I'm about 90% sure that they are bootleg versions. It's kinda hard to tell because they come packaged in a relatively convincing box. Here it is. It's very similar to the ones that the real ones come in. Aside from the condition, which is more just a case of the shipping, and the lack of a display window. Also, I'm guessing it's a little smaller as the pieces come wrapped loosely in plastic bags rather than in a plastic tray. Overall, the packaging is very nice and very convincing for bootleg pieces such as these. The effects themselves are really well done, I'd say. Now, I don't own the official Tamashii ones, but from what I've seen in photos, those ones are more of a flat, fiery orange color, while these ones have a higher contrast between a red and that yellow on the inside. I can't tell which ones I like more because I haven't seen those ones in person, but what I can say is these ones have a pretty good convincing explosion effect. More so in person than what you can see in my photos here, but it really depends on the camera and the lighting and all of that. The only negative I can see with these is that in person, some areas on the surface of the clear plastic look a little cloudy. However, these were the cheapest ones I could find on eBay, and the effect is so small it's really more of a nitpick than an actual complaint. In some ways, it could be seen as good or even intentional, making the explosion look more smoky, which is kinda cool. So, if you're not overly familiar with these effects parts, I'll go over roughly how they work. So, as I've stated before, these come in 3 pieces. You can either have them all set up individually as their own little explosions to put around your figures and dioramas and displays just to make them look really cool, or with the help of an extra Tamashii stand, which unfortunately doesn't come with the set but is pretty easy to get if you collect many figures or you just look online and you find them for a couple of dollars there. But you put them all together with this stand and you have one big explosion for your displays. Each of the little explosions has its own unique sculpt, which meshes pretty well when you put them all together. They are made of a thick, clear plastic, which is pretty cool. However, they are hollow and do have an open back, which is coated in opaque, bright yellow paint. They're numbered 1 through 3. The first one being the only one with the peg hole on the inside where the stand can hold it up when you make them into the big explosion. However, all 3 do have additional peg holes underneath them, as you can see here. So far, I'm very happy with this effect set. It looks great illuminated under a light at night, actually. Overall, for bootlegs, these effect parts are very well done, and I'd highly recommend these for your figure displays if you're on a budget, as they go for about half of the best price that I could find on the official set, and they look great. If these really aren't bootlegs though, and they're some sort of official release, please let me know in the comments. I'm just speculating that they are based on what I've seen in other videos. And that's the review. Thank you very much for tuning in. On a side note, I would like to say again that I'm fully aware that my video quality is really bad. That's why I'm using mostly still images. So please don't leave any dislikes because of that. There's unfortunately nothing I can do about it at the moment, as I have 2 very resource demanding hobbies, being music and figure collecting among other things. But I do genuinely enjoy bringing you these little reviews and doing the best that I can to make them the most enjoyable I can for you guys and girls out there. Thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget to check the video description for some cool and useful links I've put down there, and I hope to see you all at my next review. And remember, may all your vinyl be irradiated vinyl. Over and out.